think so? This has to be the game. Don't forget, 7 right now is the highest. Chap, 72 hours, Linane, and Sketch are tied with 7 eliminations.
I don't see why Chap and 72 don't just go for it. They have such a huge lead.
Yeah, they just go full send. Why not? Last game, leave it all on the table. You don't want to be that duo that does, that plays and gets eliminated and just doesn't, you got to think, at the end of the day, you have to walk away saying, look, I gave it my all. I put it on the table, and maybe it worked out, maybe it didn't, but I can't be disappointed with my gameplay.
This is a pretty tough bus for anybody trying to land on the right side of the map.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It's going down through Tilted, through Lucky Landing. It's at a weird angle for anybody landing on the right side, but there's still a lot of people stretching to the right side. We'll just have to see where the initial storm is, and if it's on the right side, then that's good for them.
A lot of players making their way up toward Lazy Links, Risky Reels, Wailing Woods as well. Now here's the question I'm going to pose, Cypher. Where in the world are Aiden and Nickmercs? Are they back at Tilted Towers?
I think they are.
Did they go to Tilted Towers for the last game? Did they opt to say, you know what, guys, we're going to give you the best entertainment possible? Tilted Towers meetup.
Really happy that Nickmercs today showed up and threw some shots back at Aiden. I know they're going to be partnering up together, but I like seeing that. Nickmercs is my guy. Yeah. There he is.
Take a look in Tilted Towers. Now, I can't see. They don't have any eliminations. Nothing crazy's happened just yet. Nox and Daquan are here as well. There's only, 2 other duos that are here as well.
Aiden decided to land in Greasy Grove. Now, that doesn't mean they won't meet up. If they come out of Greasy, they'll most likely rotate into Tilted.
That's true.
And you already know that Nick does not leave Tilted until the storm pushes him out of Tilted. So he'll be there.
Waiting, lurking in the shadows. But look, Kitty Plays and Gorilla are here. Kitty's looking hurt. She needs some bandages. Boo Boo Bush finds Grand Pooh Bear there. And now they're currently in the safe zone, right? It's basically centered around Greasy Grove, so Loot Lake, Pleasant Park, all in the safe zone.
Yep.
That means Risky Reels players have got a far way to run.
So that's really tough for anybody who landed on the right side, because not only did they have to stretch really far, now they don't have a lot of time left before the storm starts closing in on them. So if you had landed on the left side of the map, you're at a huge advantage right now. Base Soldier.
He's cracked super low. One shot girl
taking out
Psalm.
And Psalm is Base Soldier's teammate, right?
Yes.
Base Soldier's now in between 2 teams. There's actually somebody sniping from the hills.
Are they on Viking Village up top? Where are they right now?
I don't know, but they're coming down fast. Look, you can see on the map, there's a team that is coming down from the hill towards Pleasant Park.
Oh, man, they are moving. They must have taken a rift.
Royales and One Shot Girl are going to go ahead and start farming. Get some minis maybe out of this chest. That would be very, very useful. Medkit, not too bad either, but they already had one.
Yeah.
They definitely are looking for some shields. I don't know if these houses have been looted, but if they haven't, get there as soon as possible. One Shot Girl looks like she just picked up some shields. I think she did.
Parallax and Kenneth, and then it was actually Crispy and Bobby Bojangles were the ones taking the shots at Margassi, is what I believe.
Yep.
And now look, they're just chilling. They're like, okay, if we see them, we can.
Yeah,
we can
I think they were
fire.
hoping that fights would ensue and that they could take advantage of that. But since they're seeing that's not happening, they're backing up. They do have to be careful. There is a team on the hill behind them. That team doesn't necessarily have an angle to look at them right now, but if they look over the top, they could easily get lasered. And they're not sitting at a huge shield pool, and they don't have extra shields, so they got to be careful.
Back and Nick
Hysteria
Towers
is down.
Oh wow, Nickmercs is by himself. No eliminations.
He's got the heavy sniper.
He's ready to rumble.
And he's got the grappler, which is really good for Tilted Towers. You can swing around from building to building very easily with the grappler. It gives you insane mobility, especially in a place like Tilted. You got a lot to swing from.
Man, this is a tough order. You gotta either run into J Cuddy or Salt or run into Aragon and B-Sox, both of which excellent duos. So Daquan is also here. Let's not forget about that.
Ideally, Nick will probably wait until those duos fight, and I think they will, just because the Tilted Towers is in the circle. So there's no rush. All the teams are going to be sitting down, kind of waiting for some action. It looks like J Cuddy and Salt are leaving Tilted. That snipe just came from Nick. He was looking to land a heavy sniper shot.
Did his best. And now, I mean, he might have just given himself away potentially. Hard to say. What's tough here, man, is that the safe zone is encompassing this area. So this is all the loot that they have access to. It's not like they can make a rotation to somewhere else and loot that. Now everyone is bringing the loot they've acquired here. So
yeah, most likely anywhere near here is already going to be looted or contested. Aragon, they're really chasing Salty and his partner. Like, I think this is a bit of a risky play because they're low on resources and they kind of need to farm. Jay Cuddy and Salty just took the high ground from them, so they kind of got baited into going down low. But Aragon's going to quickly build up top, and he's going to be hit with a stink bomb, forcing him to move away. Still holding the high ground, gets a shot off. He's going to edit the ramp down.
That's another one. Cuddy is
really
down.
Good edit coming in from Aragon. You see how he cut that ramp backwards towards him? That's a very, very good way to edit that, because what it does is if you try to edit it just as a complete ramp, a lot of times you might get stuck on the other side or your opponent might slip through. But that's a very, very clean edit. And it guarantees that, one, your opponent won't really have a lot of cover, and you catch them off guard with that.
Yep. And there we see Monster went down, and that was a straight elimination. So Monster and Ninja are out here in game number 6.
Have 3 limbs right now. They're low on health, but they're in the safe zone, and they have 3 limbs, which is a good look.
So Excel's here, and I mean, he's basically got like, what, effectively 101 HP?
Yep. And Savage doesn't have too much health
That's
either. They're pushing Baldy. Baldy knocks one of them down. Is he going to take them out? Hits him for 170 with the pump. That is the most damage you can get with the blue pump. What a shot. He has 1 HP left. Baldy cannot be happy about that engagement. He nearly 1v2'd them. He deserved that 1v2, but he got hit so hard with that pump. Great shot from Savage. And no, that was from Excels. Great shot from Excels.
Back over to Daquan and knocks in Tilted Towers.
Putting pressure on Nick Merckx.
Nick still just running through these buildings. There is another duo here just east of them. They crack a few times a day, but they miss. Aragon and B-Sox. And again, man, you talked about it. Nick Merckx still just down below. He's really not in a great spot right now. He just has to kind of wait this out.
Well, for Nick, this is a great spot. For him, he likes to be in here. He likes to use the walls. Yep. There's actually someone in the room right behind him. He doesn't realize it. There's somebody behind him. Salty is standing still.
He knows.
Salty knows he's there, but Nick Merckx is moving out. And Nick is very lucky to have moved out like that.
Oh gosh. Light pole. Gotta be careful.
Yep.
Aragon and B-Sox just walk right by him like ships in the night. And look at the new safe zone, Cypher. Look how much farther to the west that is. It's
half of it is in the water.
Yeah, the play space, not going to be a
and
lot
guess what?
here.
You see how many people are using that vortex? They're all going to land on the side of Tilted or Greasy, and there's going to be a huge congestion of players on the right side of that safe zone. So right now, ideally, you want to get in and you want to keep moving in as deep as you can to the left to avoid players, if you're trying to avoid players. But if you're looking for a fight, be on the right side.
Well, Kitty Plays and Gorilla are looking for a fight against Ghost.
Ghost Aiden just got sniped from the right side. He's going to go ahead and pop some bandages. I don't know if he has minis, but that was a very, very nice snipe, and it's going to set him back quite a bit. They've got somebody beneath them. That's Kitty Plays' partner. An2Ny Gorilla is underneath. So they've got a bit of a vantage point here. Kitty, unfortunately, accidentally broke down some of her structures. They'll have to rebuild. Ghost Aiden hears somebody below, and he's trying to push An2Ny Gorilla. He's just looking for him. You hear some grenade launcher shots coming in from the north. There's a team, Naga Ops and Dusty, shooting some grenade launcher shots at Kitty Plays and An2Ny. And they're going to go ahead and go low. When you're in a fight like this, the lower you are to the ground, the less likely you are to get third party, just because you're harder to spot. The people up top are easier to spot. An2Ny Gorilla, that's a grenade, and throws a grenade. Aiden avoids it. I definitely expect him to avoid it.
Wow,
that was a good nade placement by An2Ny Gorilla. Very, very risky play because Aiden could have potentially shot him in the face. Aiden's breaking through. He replaces the floor. Tries to edit through. An2Ny Gorilla keeps moving away.
This is a tough spot. Look
at the
mini-map.
Underneath farming.
You got someone zipping in. That's FaZe Cloak who's zipping in as well. And look, Naga Ops and Dusty, they're just chilling. They're like, yeah, you guys fight it out. They force Kitty Plays and Gorilla into Ghost Aiden. And look, you even have a duo coming in on the northeast.
Cloak is by
there.
himself. I assume Tfue is down.
Take a look here in just a second.
That is his pyramid right now.
Yeah, I believe FaZe Cloak is by himself.
Liquid and 72 Hours are on the hill. Do you see them there? They're on the hill near Snobby Shores, near the Viking Hill. They're just camped up on the side.
Oh, man. So 75 players left.
Kenneth getting a shotgun on Ghost Snood. Last I checked, Kenneth and Parallax had 3 limbs. That's going to secure them a point. They might even have more than that.
Savage.
Let's take a look
Parallax
at the scoreboard when we can, just to see which teams are approaching that 7 elimination mark.
Aspect. They disengage. Vape Jesus down below here. His teammate is Briz. So taking a look at the current scoreboard, 4 points is the current highest of Excels and Savage. 3 points for 3 eliminations for TSM Daquan, DSM Quan, and Nox as well.
Unfortunately, Kenneth and Parallax looks like they just got eliminated shortly after
That's right.
securing that point.
So currently Excels and Savage. The front runners with 4 eliminations. Don't forget, guys.
Still 71 people.
Yeah, 71 people, and the current leader in eliminations is Chap in 72 hours, and Lenane and Sketch both with 7 eliminations. Some hoping to see that broken this game, but we'll see about that as the game continues to unfold. And here we go, man. Again, don't forget the effective play space here, super, super small. I'm very excited to see where this new safe zone is going to be. Please take us out over the water. Just take us out.
Excels gets a knock.
Crazy. Come on. Okay, we're going northwest rather. So we're going right around Viking Village, Viking Hill. What did you call it?
Viking Hill. That's what I call it.
It'd be Viking Village with BB.
Oh yeah, Viking Village. I think I do call it Viking Village. I don't know. Sometimes I call it Viking Hill.
Or Valhalla, I guess.
Valhalla.
Yeah.
That's what Tim calls it.
Yeah. Zexro and Creo though still here. I mean, you know, Cypher, I don't know how we continue to put 70 players into a single game and have them all be alive, but here we are.
He's throwing some clingers up at Ray is Fire. It's not really going to be effective, but it's going to push him off of the high ground and force him to move over the top of them. Creo and Zexro are not in a good spot right now. They're being pressured from Ray, and they're going to throw down a trap to kind of force him to move away. Ghost Kane is going to be shooting from the side while his partner stays up top. Ray's Fire knocks one of them, but takes some serious damage and takes out Creo as well. Even though he had 40 health remaining, he went for the shot, landed it. And even if he didn't, Ghost Kayun would have easily came in and cleaned up. I hear some footsteps approaching. You got to be careful here. Kayun hears somebody throwing nades. He's going to go over the top. He's looking for that opponent. He's got the double barrel. He sort of spots him in the house.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can do. He's going to place these grenade launchers. They kind of bounced a little bit too much there. Fell into the storm. Right now, I think they don't know for sure if that's a single player or a duo. But once they realize that it's just a single player, Ghost Kayun is going to put some pressure from both sides, from the top and the bottom. Clean compact SMG spray coming in from Kayun. That's going to secure a point for limbs on the board. If anyone's going to make it happen, I think these guys are going to make it happen. But every time I say that, they get eliminated. So maybe they won't make it happen. I'm not even sure. I hope they do.
But also
Kayun is a straight slayer.
They got to go, though, Cypher.
And Ray's Fire is also doing a great job this match. They're both working together really well. They don't have a whole lot of materials, but they have enough to make something happen. And if they do get a couple of limbs here, they'll easily replenish their materials and get back into it.
Stace's teammate eliminated there in the final game of the day, and he's taking quite a bit of damage.
King Richard took out his teammate.
Fear is down. Look, he's about to fall to the storm. Richard does have that double barrel.
Does not have a lot of health here. It gets tagged up. If this storm starts ticking, it's going to take too much from him.
Don't panic. Build.
I think people realize that he's weak, and they're going to put a lot of pressure on him. He does have enough mats, but it's just not enough. Gank Cease takes him out.
Now, Just 30 more seconds before we get a new safe zone.
Oh, he's getting shot at.
Wow. And that was Liquid Strafe up top. K-Sid and Cowboy Says Hi are also up top. Amber Games takes down Envy Gorilla. So that makes me wonder if Kitty Plays is down as well.
Cease needs one more limb to get a point on the board. He's going to use the grappler. You see he's getting closer to them because it's actually a tougher angle while they're on the hill to get that shot off.
Cloak takes down Ghost Aiden, so he's now out of match number 6.
Cloak was by himself too, so it's very impressive. Bizzle and Demo still alive.
Oh man, we're going north.
I really want to see what Kayun and Raisefire are doing.
Look, Bizzle immediately builds for it. Is he going to do it?
He's going for it. He's going for it. They kind of do need the shields. Weefo and Colton are going to go ahead and launch pad into the circle. They'll probably go right over the top of Horrify. He looked for the rocket shot, but they turned around and he decided not to go for it. He's got to be careful not to use too many materials here. He will get that knockdown, sliding back down the hill. I don't think he really meant to do that. He wants to go up top. They want to get up on this hill.
I saw him for just a split second there. Wasn't enough to fire the rocket.
Colton is right behind him. Colton getting sprayed from the team down below. DMO and Bizzle taking shots, taking off Colton's shield. He still has a little bit of shield left, and it looks like he's popping some minis.
That's
rocket shots from underneath.
Wow.
They might have gotten that from the care package.
That is a great point. Was that down below? Yeah, I believe so. Right in front, the Horrify is there. They've got that shockwave grenade.
Another launch pad for Thweefo and Colton. It's very fortunate they had another one to help reposition because they weren't safe quite yet. The circle is finishing on top of the hill. So you can either climb up the hill or you can hang out on the side of the hill like what Bizzle and Demo are about to do right here.
Cypher, I don't know about this, man. It just depends on where we're going with the new safe zone.
If it goes on the other side of the hill, DMO and Bizzle need to immediately rotate, and they will. They're smart enough, and they always like to do that early rotation. So if that circle goes to the northeast, expect DMO and Bizzle to be running as fast as they can to get to the safe zone. They're not going to wait. They're not going to risk doing a late rotation.
They're just taking their time. Go School, shotgun safe, replays takedowns, takes down HD and eliminates him completely.
He's got 4 shots with that RPG. He needs to make it work. 8 shots with RPG up top with Thweefo. They're in a good spot now. They have the high ground. They have a healthy amount of materials, and now they even have more rocket ammo. Yellow goes down. Don't know if that was to the storm or if he was lost to the storm. So whoever was shooting at him, unfortunately, does not get that kill credit.
And now Thweefo and Colton, again, look at the new safe zone.
I really want to see what Kayun and his partner, Raisefire, are up to. They were leading with 5 limbs or 4 limbs. They might make it happen. Thweefo, look at that. He risked building over the top, and he made it work using very minimal materials. So now he gets to rotate without spending too many materials. And you can see that he's being smart about his material use. He's not really doing too many layers on his push. He even has a little bit of time to farm a little bit. It seems like there's somebody.
I mean, look at the mats though.
Yep, they've got enough. They've got enough 700 metal. You can burn through that really quickly, but he's being very precise. He's taking a little bit of a risk, but they're going to replenish a little bit here. They're going to replace all the walls here of this building and make it their own.
Down to 36 players in the current lobby. A lot of them need to start making these rotations or they're going to get caught on the side of the mountain.
Ghost, Kayun, and Raisefire have been eliminated, unfortunately.
They
were leading in the limbs. The current lead, and actually Savage and them have also been eliminated. Bizzle and DMO are currently alive with 5 limbs. 2 more, and they'll tie. And I think
they can do it.
I said it in the beginning. I said they're going to go for the Royale flush. These guys are experienced at winning. They know how to win. They know how to get the limbs. If anyone's going to make it happen, it's going to be them. Oh, they just got to be very smart. The last time I said that, they immediately went down. So let's just keep an eye on these guys and see what their plan is for this late game action. The biggest downfall right now is they don't have a lot of materials.
Right. I mean, look at DMO's AR count, 3 bullets.
So they might not even be going for the win at this point. They might be trying to get some elims. If they get 3 elims, they'll have the 25K. And a good shot from Bizzle.
Finds one.
Unfortunately, that was not his elim, but there is some loot on the floor there. Will they be able to loot it? I'm not sure. I don't think Bizzle was able to loot it. He's being shot by another player. He's running down to his last few materials. DMO is pushing to give him some cover fire. They're out of mats. They're getting shot from every side. DMO goes down. They just didn't have enough materials to make this work. The storm is pushing really fast. I don't think he'll be able to make it out because he needs 2 materials to go up this ramp. It's not enough. It's just moving way too fast right now, and he's behind. It's ticking for 10. He's
it's not going to be. Does he find one? He doesn't. He did chip for 86, but
Emad and An2Ny have 5 elims, but they also are running low on materials. And the reason why a lot of people are low on materials is because going up a hill costs a lot of mats, and going down a hill costs just as much. So these guys are using so many materials, rotating. There we go, splitting some of the mats between Emad, but that's still not a whole lot of materials to work with. Mid still alive, taking out FaZe Tempo.
This is it, Cypher.
Colton and Weefo, by the way, have 6 elims right now.
Oh, they are close, but
they're in the storm, and Weefo goes down. It's up to Colton to get 1 more elim, and I think he went down as well. Okay. No, he's still alive. He's still alive. He's in the middle. He's in a great position right now. Hopefully he has enough materials. He needs 1 more elim to tie the 7. He needs 2 more to secure the prize pool of 25,000 for most elims in a single match. Colton, do your thing. Do your thing.
That's right in front of him.
Okay, so that's 7 because that person will get knocked out by the storm. Will he be able to get the 8th elim? He has 64 health remaining. He has 300 wood left. He's getting hit by rockets. He needs to be careful here. 1 more for Colton. And he's taking home $25,000 with his partner. He's running out of mats. He's down to his last few builds. He needs to be careful. I don't think he realizes that he's running low on mats.
Just turn to the grappler. You've got the grappler. Use that to
He needs to use it to retake high ground.
Right there.
And catch somebody off guard. Somebody might edit him down if he's not careful. He's going to go ahead and drop all the way down, looking for that low ground. Look back up with your grappler. Do it.
Come on, you got the grappler.
1 more elim, Colton. It's $25,000 on the line. You could do it. Oh, look at this play. Yes. Oh, he needs to land the shot.
It's okay.
He's going for it.
Can he do it? He's so close.
Oh, he was so close. Go School down to how much health did Go School had? He barely had any health. What? He only had 30 health left. He landed 1 more AR shot. That would have been worth $25,000. That last AR shot was worth $25,000, and he did not finish. An2Ny with 59 health. They have 6 elims as well. He could potentially take home the $25,000.
Coming down to the final moment, Cypher. 8 players remain. We see Clarify go down to Go School. And look.
6 potential elims for AN. He gets the 7th elim. Now 4 people are tied. He needs to be careful here. He's got 2 medkits. If he can pop it and get 1 more elim, he will walk away with 25K.
Are we going to see another 3-way tie, Cypher?
There's already a 3-way tie.
That currently. But if An2Ny can't pull something out here. Wait, Animal drops down, takes the fall damage.
There's a 4-way tie right now.
There's a 4-way
because
tie.
Colton secured the 7th elim. He needed 1 more to get 8.
Oh my, okay.
There's a 4-way tie, and it's all in the hands of An2. And An2, he's going to go ahead and get the campfire and med kit off. So he looks like he's going for the win. But if he's smart enough, after using the campfire, he'll drop down immediately and try to get a quick elim. Please go for the elim. He's going to get knocked down right now if he doesn't. Is he coming back down? Is he going down for it?
The stink bomb is huge.
He's going for the win. He's going for the win. He's not going to go for the elim. He's going for the win, and he's going to get the win.
He is going to get the win.
That is honestly, that's a smart move. It is the smart move. He tied. There's a 4-way tie. So 8 people will be splitting $25,000. That's
wow.
And he secures the win as well.
That is huge.
I think going for the win there was the smarter play in terms of placement. So it was smart of him. I wish he had gotten 8 elims, but great job, man.